All right, here we go. Bad Skadooby Gaming, and here is Demon Souls. I'm going to show you a little bit about this game. If you have not played it, play it. You need to. This game is what started the whole genre. And so as we go through the first area, I've already played through this area here. Gates of Boletaria, the Lord's Path, the Inner Ward, and the King's Tower. Okay? Over here, you have the smithing grounds. The Prison of Hope. Island's Edge. And Depraved Chasm, which is like the poisonous swamp in Dark Souls. Now, this is Demon's Souls. This was released on the PS3, only for the PS3, not for Xbox. And you can go to this young lady here.
Thou seekest the power of the soul, then touch the demons.
And this is where you level up.
Soul of the mind.
Okay, I am level 216. I believe this is my third playthrough. I have unlocked everything.
I shall await thy return.
This game operates according to
I am here for thee and thee alone.
the world tendency and your character. Okay, my world tendency right now is pretty much white, but my player is not. Okay, and that's usually because you die. You're dying a lot versus not dying a lot, and that determines whether your world will be easier or harder. Okay, and when you have the white tendency versus the black tendency, you unlock more things in the area. Doors will not be open if you have the black tendency. But if you have the white tendency, doors will open. And I'm going to show you in this first area here, the Gates of Boletaria. All right. This is where you go back to the Nexus. This is your basically your bonfire to heal. Okay. Unfortunately, though, in this game, you have to go back to, and it's kind of funny, it's just like Kazan, the first Berserker, right? Gosh, it's called the Nexus. Interesting, huh? Well, From Software originated that name. And it's pretty much a chess game, okay? Crescent Moongrass gives you health. This door is never open, but because of my tendency, I've gotten it open. And as you can see, there's some drops over there, but we're not going to go after them yet. Maybe we'll look. I haven't played this in a while. I know things are going to start spawning here. Yep. These red guys are not easy. They're harder than ones that aren't red. And they got me. Like I said, I have not played this in a while. So I'm definitely a little rusty, but just like any Souls game or Kazan or whatever you're playing, well, this one, you cannot get back your souls unless you actually go to that spot. So we're going to go back to that spot and grab them. I don't want to die too much because I don't want to turn black, and then I'm not human anymore, so that's why my health is halved. A little more technical than Kazan. A lot more things going on. I'm not going to worry about turning human right now. Oh! Careful of the fire because you could easily start on fire. Now over here was another shortcut I already unlocked. We're not going to go up that way. And once you unlock that, you're able to go into this room, which is the boss. All right, we're not going to go down the Lord's Path. Not just yet. I want to just kind of show you around this area. All right, this will take you back to the Nexus. Like I said, I already finished this area. This is just notes that people left, or you can see how somebody else died in here. They'll give you tips. These drops here came from the top up there when I cut down a certain chain. There we go. This is another shortcut too. As you can see, you got to be careful no matter where you go. Obviously, you want to get out of the way of the archers. There's a pit right here, so be careful. I like the rolling. If I remember right, there's somebody right behind here. Yep. It's like a fun house, you know? Couldn't swing my sword, it was too tight. A little more health in me. Got these two guys. Watch out for them. They're not easy. Thankfully, I'm a little overpowered, but... You got Fireball Man up there. You go down here, I believe there's some armor you can get. Okay, as you go further up, and right here, if I remember right, this guy throws a ball down at you. Maybe not. Ah, he got me. And then I got to start over. You always use crescent moon grass. It gives you health. We don't have to go in here. Again, you don't want to be out there because of the archer. Don't want to lose my souls. Yes, they are actually called demons' souls. The doorway blocks my sword. Alright, where's my souls? Where are they? There they are up there. See them? You got Mr. Fireball though. Got him. Wait for it. Wait for it. There should be another one. Yep. Good fire. Remember, the doorway will knock your sword around. Now, I could use my spells. There you go. And that's just the thing of protection around me. This is where the boulder comes. Boulder dude or no? No. You got a big boy knight over here. Ooh, who shoot me? Fill up my magic a little bit. Fill up my health a little bit. See if we can get this knight. Somebody shot me with an arrow. Here's the knight. One more, he's done. Right. And then what you would do is you go over here. And you go down here. Jeez, you know? Alright, you go down here. And you can fall. This is not an easy task. Okay. Keep your guard up. Alright, this is where I knocked down some chains, and that's why those things are on the ground down there. Be careful going through here. This is where all those guys came out. But again, if I fall right here, I'm dead. Okay? You make it all the way to here, and they'll kill you. And you got to start all over again. I don't want to show you that. I just want to show you how you get to unlock the first shortcut. Alright. Look, there's still one more guy. Alright, and then you would come down here, you would pull this lever, and you would open up this shortcut. Which again would bring you to, you know, your nexus is down there. Alright, so I wanted to show you the first shortcut. We'll pick up these couple pieces here. So you get the old ragged boots, gloves, robes, and more aged spice. And then this one, the jade-haired ornament. So now that we unlock the secret way, we can go back up here now on our next playthrough. Go all the way up here and start where we killed that knight. I mean, look at how high up you go. And you're fighting things on the way down. All right, now here you are. This is where that knight was. Okay, now if you go over here, I'm not going to jump it, but there will be some items to get there, which I already got. Oh no, actually it's right there. See it? So let's jump down there. Let me just make sure I have a ring to help my fall. I think the cat ring is... No, that's attack power. There's a ring to help you for your fall. Right here, decrease damage from fall. The cat ring. Okay? So here we go. All right, didn't use any health at all. And we got the wooden bolt and the light crossbow. And then this is just the way back from after you get that. I must have missed him. But we can also get I must have missed him on my way up. But... All right. Now I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything in this little area here. All right, and then I think you know where we're at, right? Amazing, how did that one guy get by me? It's not like you go around these guys, you know? All right, and then we're going to go back to the Nexus. We got 18,000 souls. Thought I got all these guys too. Maybe not. You know, it's a good place to farm crescent moon grass. Doesn't give you a whole lot of health, but it's a way to get health. All right, so here we are. We're actually, here, this is where we started. Which is actually, you know, I think it is a better starting point than up there. So we'll start here for the next time. All right, and then you're going to touch the R stone. So that's the gates of Boletarian. And then we're going to start from the Lord's Path. Well, actually, no, that's only the first half of the gates of Boletarian. I'll show you the second half next time. Right here at Demon Souls. Put up a like, subscribe. Bad Skadooby Gaming. See you here next time. Thanks for watching.